I'm Michael, and I'm a conservative Christian. Let me begin by saying I am not a political science student. I am a student of philosophy and religion. And although I will be the first to admit that I have much to learn about politics, I am convinced of one thing. We should interpret our politics through our religion, and we should not be interpreting our religion through our politics. Exodus 22:21 tells us, "You shall not oppress a resident alien, for you were aliens in the land of Egypt." That means to follow God and live within a culture is to be in the world, but not to be of the world. If we believe that we are followers of Christ and citizens of heaven, then our ultimate allegiance, our ultimate citizenship is not to the city of America, but rather to the city of God. And if we are citizens of heaven, then Scripture itself names us as immigrants and resident aliens, not only in the biblical story thousands of years ago, but also in our posture towards society and culture today. Christ transcends culture. And because Christ transcends culture, the church bears a responsibility to stand in solidarity with the vulnerable, the brokenhearted, the outcast, and especially the immigrant. I'm not speaking today to argue for a particular immigration policy or even politics in general. I am insisting on something more fundamental, the belief that God demands that we treat every person as a thou rather than as an it. Even Thomas Aquinas, the most influential thinker in Western Christian history, reminds us that civil law is not the ultimate authority. Civil law exists merely as a means to an end, to serve natural law and ultimately serve God's law. And when civil law no longer helps us treat others as persons rather than as objects, when civil law no longer promotes justice and human dignity, Christians not only have a right, but Christians have an obligation to question that law. And if Aquinas or the Old Testament are not compelling to you, then listen to Christ himself in the Gospel of Matthew when he says, "I was a stranger and you did not welcome me." Then they will answer, "Lord, when was it we saw you hungry or thirsty or a stranger and did not take care of you?" And he will answer them, "Truly I tell you, just as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me." I leave you with Christ's commands in the gospel to go and love thy neighbor.